This is a mini lesson analysis on Marth versus Yoshi. And if they just like start off by just fairing like that, which like your first big cue to react is when they do something like that double jump, then it's like, okay, well, position yourself to punish that with something, usually with a grab, but because you delayed it with your nair, which takes a lot longer, now like, you're giving him much more play. Yeah, don't burn your double jump that early. And yeah, the fact that you burned your double jump that early, it real seriously limits your recovery. And yeah, I think you're kind of like using Nair too much, which like Nair is good, but also at the same time, it's not your fastest move. It also has a lot of problems with CC. And yeah, you got to sweet spot that up B so you don't die at zero from that down smash or down tilt. And yeah, just like it seems like overall you're not really comfortable with Yoshi's threat range, like something as simple as his dash attack, and especially like his vertical game. You're kind of like using Nair as like your primary go-to, which is a slow move. Like there's a reason why Nair is meant to beat spot dodge, because like you know that like no, that's the time where you want a delayed move. But in terms of like directly whiff punishing, it's typically not what you should always do. I mean, there's exceptions, of course, but the fact that you're doing it for like almost every interaction, it's resulting to a lot of missed opportunities like these. Like, see how slow Nair is, like as opposed to if you were tightly dash dance grabbing. Now, obviously, dash dance grab has its own problems, but in terms of tracking their threat ranges better, you should usually dash dance grab, or at least do like a preemptive short hop in place and then like fair or Nair. But um, yeah, for starters, like I would not try to reactively like this Nair is different because you're not trying to reactively beat something, like you're preemptively beating something like his double jump armor timing. That's different. That's like a preemptive outplay, which you also don't want to spam, but that's a different tool. It's the same move that you're using, but you're doing it with different intent, and that's more okay. But doing Nair as a way to whiff punish is not going to work out in terms of whiff punishing, that is. And yeah, and then with that whiffed grab, you are doing it too late. Yeah. See how like you're only like trying to punish a spot dodge when you didn't need to go through that. Had you had reacted better, uh had you had reacted from that fair and just properly pivot grabbed, like you didn't need to go through that whole outplay scenario. Also, why did you die there? Yeah, you should have dared there, and that resulted to like a very awkward scrap. And yeah, don't generally speaking, you really shouldn't be shielding Yoshi's aerials. They're very positive on hit, and you're very disadvantaged as a result. You want to play around it, like dash, CC. Uh, Usually shouldn't shield it. Also, that down throw should never result to a true combo if you DI away and double jump. Oh god. That forward smash, preemptive, so that's fine. Yeah, see how like because you're relying on shield in these kind of spots and too much counter. Overall, that's such a big advantage position for Yoshi, and that in those kind of spots, you need to you need to CC or dash out away in some way. Like crouching, even without the CC component, it's surprisingly hard for Yoshi to try to hit you in that regard. Now, obviously, they have direct outplays like fair, for example, and just grabbing you in some way. But other than that, like for example, like Yoshi doing a full hop bear, it would just whiff against a crouching Marth, and also just like preemptively dashing through center or like full hopping in place. Those are much better plays compared to like shielding and hope that they mess up. Uh, but yeah, overall, just like very slow, very like unoptimized with punish decisions, and so that's definitely the biggest one is that the way how you're with punishing is very slow. You're not you're not choosing the best options out with punish, and uh, and too much shielding. Overshielding in this matchup will get you in tons of trouble.